I'm here for my first pregnancy update, my weeks 14 to 15. So today I'm officially 15 weeks and 3 days pregnant with my rainbow baby number 2. So I'm just going to go over some of the symptoms I feel, what I've been going through, and how doctor's appointments have been going. So today was my appointment for my 15-week regular OB appointment. So I think my office does every 4 weeks. The last time I went was 12, and he told me he wanted me to be back in 3 weeks. So if you guys are close to me, and if you guys know, my last pregnancy was another IUGR pregnancy, so growth restricted pregnancy. So after this, they kind of want to watch me every, I think, 4 weeks or 3 weeks for growth scans. I think my first pregnancy ever, when they thought it was going to be like a normal pregnancy, no problems, I remember only having literally 3 ultrasounds. The first one I had just to confirm the due date. My second ultrasound I had, which was the anatomy scan, and then I had another one like at 36 weeks when I guess they were doing the fundal height and it wasn't matching what I was supposed to be. So I only had 3 ultrasounds, and we did an elective one. My last pregnancy with Leah, I can't even count how many ultrasounds I have. So usually I only get like 3 on the average, but I am getting more because I'm considered high risk, and they want to follow me just to make sure everything is fine, I guess. So I'm just going to go ahead and read 15 weeks, what the baby looks like, what's supposed to be happening this week, and anything strange or unusual. Okay, so I use Baby Center, the Baby Center app, and I also use a different app on my phone. It's called Pregnancy Plus. Pregnancy Plus, I like Pregnancy Plus because it's a newer app. You can pick the ethnicity of your baby. So if you're having a black baby, the baby's gonna be black. If you're having an Asian baby, it'll resemble Asian baby. Like, they have ones for all different types of nationalities. So I really like that. But Baby Center is more detailed. It goes into a lot of stuff in depth more. You can do a lot more with Baby Center, so I use that one. I'm going to use that one to read what's going on this week. So 15 weeks and 3 days, my baby is the size of a navel orange. I'm thinking navel orange is probably like not that big, probably like this big, or probably a little bit bigger. The size of a navel orange, and this week is actually looks like a baby, which it does. So today we went to my appointment, and I was explaining to her that I was having some like pelvic pain, like down there. Like when I would walk, it would feel like pressure, like something just like a 5-pound weight was just sitting there. I remember last time I've never felt that until I was like later on in my pregnancy. So she did an ultrasound to make sure that my cervix was long and intact, and which it was. The ultrasound tech was like, "Oh, your cervix looks great. It looks awesome. It's long. It's closed off. Your placenta looks great. Everything looks fine." So when she went to measure the baby to make sure that the baby was where it's supposed to be, I'm 15 weeks and 3 days, so they say I'm like about 16 weeks. The baby was actually measuring a week ahead, which is good for me. We looked, and we were both shocked because the baby looked just like a baby. Like, these are the ultrasound pictures. And the last time I went to get my ultrasound for Christmas, it looked like a little baby, but it didn't look like a baby. Like, it looked like it was forming, but it was like a little blob. Like, it was like this big, and it was like a little blob. But this time I was like, whoa, that's a spinal cord, that's a brain, that's a whole head. It looks like a baby now, which is what they're saying it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like I'm a baby now. Also, what's going on with the baby? Says the baby's busy all day, which I believe. I'm starting to feel like little flutters. It feels like my baby's like breakdancing in there. It doesn't feel like kicks yet, but it feels really, really good. Like, I think that's my favorite part of pregnancy, just feeling the baby. It's just a comforting feeling, but to me, it just feels like somebody's like squirming in there. It's just occasionally like little bloop, 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 bloops. Like, that's the only way I can describe it, and that's exactly how it feels to me. Like someone's doing that. So it says babies are breathing, sucking, and swallowing, and getting used to their house, which is my uterus now, which is good. Baby's about 2.5 ounces. That's really, really, really small. And yeah, it says you won't feel fetal movements going on inside your abdominal gym, but I feel them. So we went there today too. Baby was kicking, all that. The baby does not like to be poked, and every ultrasound I've had, when they put the probe, that he or she moves. Like, they move. They don't like it. So they were definitely moving. As far as me, it says pregnancy symptoms should be going away, which they are, thank God. I just finished being nauseous probably about 3 weeks ago. This is the first pregnancy that I've ever been like book nauseous. Like I was waking up sick. If I didn't eat, I was throwing up. I was throwing up like probably 2 or 3 times a day at work. Like everything was making me nauseous. Like I couldn't keep anything down. Then they gave me medicine for nausea. So I would take the medicine, but if I took too much of the medicine, I would get like these intense stomach cramps and I would have like, I'm sorry, really, really, really bad diarrhea. So I had to stop taking the medicine for nausea. So I just stuck it down and it finally went away, and that was about 13 weeks. It finally stopped. But now I'm feeling a lot better. I do have more energy. I do have my appetite back. I'm starting to like things I couldn't eat before, like ice cream and even certain drinks that were giving me a bad aftertaste. Everything is starting to taste better now. So I'm starting to eat more. I notice if I don't eat, I get like, I feel like my stomach is like empty. I start to get sick again. So now I like try to snack. So I try to keep like grapes and pineapples and like crackers in our bag and stuff like that. So I'll always have something to nibble on just to take that taste and that feeling out. It says bleeding gums, dental care. Yes, I brushed my teeth the other day and my gums were bleeding after like 5 seconds and it freaked me out. I need to make a dentist appointment. I know I have one cavity I need to fill, and I don't want to turn worse. When you're pregnant, your teeth turn trash. Every pregnancy I've had, my teeth have been horrible afterwards. So I'm really, really, really trying to be better at going to the dentist while I'm pregnant. So that is true for me. It says gaining weight barely. That's true. Today I weighed myself and they weighed me and I was 134 with my UGG boots on and all my clothes. I used to take my boots off. I was like, let me just not take my boots off and see how much I weigh. Because I went to the doctor's probably like my high risk doctor like 2 weeks ago, and I was 131, 132. Was 132 with my boots off. So I'm probably still about the same thing. So I had my boots on today. So I don't think I'm gaining that much weight. I don't feel like it. I can always tell when I'm getting weight in my legs. They get bigger and they start rubbing together. So they didn't start rubbing together yet. I'm still in the same size bra. So my boobs aren't getting that big as to where I can tell weight gain either. So I really don't think that weight gain is like a big concern to me right now. So I think I'm fine from weight gain. But that's pretty much it for the last 2 weeks. It's pretty much been the same things as far as that. Picking Leah up is a little bit harder now. Like I get more tired. She's heavier than me. So I'll try like switch sides. And we live all on the 3rd floor. So I'm trying to get her used to walking up the stairs by herself because I'm not sure she's going to be able to I'm not going to be able to carry a baby carrier and her at the same time. So I'm trying to get her used to walking up the stairs with me at the same time. So that's new for me. Other than that, that's all that's been going on. So I'm starting to crave food again. I'm starting to feel better. Feeling the movements in my stomach. I am starting to get a bump. It's getting more pronounced. When I'm laying down, not so much, but when I stand up and look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God, it's a bump, and it's starting to get harder, so that's exciting. Other than that, I'm really excited for this pregnancy. I don't know what the gender is at this point. I keep going back. I keep thinking it's a boy. I keep thinking it's a girl. Then boy, then girl. Like 2 days ago, my face was broken out terribly, terribly bad, and I could have sworn I was having a girl. And now today, I looked in the mirror and I was just like glowing, like glowing. I'm like, oh, I'm having a boy. So I keep going back and forth. I do plan on having a gender reveal at the beginning of February. So I have like less than a month to find out what I'm having. So I'll definitely put that video on here. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm doing so much better uploading. So I am going to upload my 16 to 17 week update in the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get back out here. I'm trying to be back into this YouTube thing. I'm bored as hell. So subscribe, you guys. Encourage me. All the new YouTubers, I'm happy for you guys. Just, yeah, send positive love. See you guys later. Bye. Here's the front. Looks like just like fat, like, sorry. Like a bare belly from the front. Here it is from the side. You can see my shorts are starting to come out. Oops, sorry. Whatever. Here it is with my shirt up. And the side. And the side. And this is my 15-week bump.